Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me this Living Divinity. I want to begin by thanking God for the opportunity to read for all of you. It's so important for us to thank God for everything in our lives. And we have to remember when we're going through bad situations, it's not to us, it's for us. To learn why did we get into this negative situation? How do I get out of it? What's the right steps do I take? And through turmoil, there's lessons to be learned. There's growth. If you don't learn your lesson, you keep redoing the same cycle. You keep choosing that same thing. So there's something inside you that needs to get healed, so that you can choose what's really right for you. And so always be thankful for everything, the good, the bad, the beauty, the ugly. Be thankful and appreciate your life. So I want to thank all of you who have been with me from the beginning to now. Thank you so much. The channel is in a little growth spurt, and I thank God for that. And I thank God for the viewing has come up a little, and the process is okay with me. The turtle pace is just fine with me. Again, I am not requesting any cash donations. I feel like God has blessed me that I can give you these readings, and know that when the cards come out, it's not of my choosing. It's what is available and how the cards are chosen. So let's begin by reading out of the animal message. And today we have the Ray. Counter malicious talk by casting its import from your mind. Supreme predator of the blue planet, spiny teeth protrude from Ray's muscular body, delivering a potent toxicant. Teeth help form our words, allowing us to poison others with spite, malice, and lies. If you have been attacked by this fearsome weapon, Ray has come to give you the strength to take heart and cast from your mind the venom that is morphing into ever more destructive thought. Malice dwelt upon gains strength, ignored its power diminishes daily. So, I haven't read this card in quite a while, but I feel like when you give it the energy, when you react, those people who are speaking malice against you or someone you care about is to trigger you so that they can accept your energy. So they might be like energy harvesters that may be around you at this time. So it's very important that you rise above that and don't share the energy that they're asking you. Don't get involved in a big argument. An argument will cause a lot of things along the way. So when you react, things get twisted, things get stretched. It just causes more irritation for you. So take the high road and say, I'm a child of God. If you have a problem with me, talk to him. So people really step back when you use those kind of words, right? And those words are available for you to use. It's your voice. It's your it's how you've accepted God into your life to keep negativity away. Saying that if you have a problem with me, talk to God. I'm on my path and I will not be stopped. Okay, and people will recognize that about you, and they'll see how you've gone through changes and how you're elevating, you're evolving, you're processing negative things out of your life, so that when you release something out of your life, it opens doors for other things to come in. So once you get to that state, then you just say, hey, God, I was thinking that I'm removing all this negativity. How about fill me up with some positivity? Open the positive doors that you want me to walk through. And I will walk by faith. And I will follow my gut instinct, what's right for me, what's truly right for me. Okay. Next, I want to read out of the Bible. So I'm on Jeremiah. These are pretty long, so I'm going to go back a bit where I was 2 pages back. So I'm on Jeremiah 51:11. Sharpen the arrows, take up the shields. The Lord has stirred up the king of the Medes, because his purpose is to destroy Babylon. The Lord will take vengeance for his temple. Lift up a banner against the walls of Babylon. Reinforce the guard. Station the watchmen. Prepare an ambush. The Lord will carry out his purpose, his decree against the people of Babylon. You who live by many waters and are rich in treasures, your end has come. The time for you to be cut off. The Lord Almighty has sworn by himself, I will surely fill you with men, as with a swarm of locusts, and they will shout and triumph over you. He made the earth by his power. He founded the world by his wisdom, and stretched out the heavens by his understanding. When he thunders, the waters in the heavens roar. He makes clouds rise from the ends of the earth. He sends lightning with the rain and brings out the wind from his storehouses. So again, that was Jeremiah 51:11 through 51:16. All right, so next we're going to move along to the Tattoo Tarot. These are the cards as they came out. And we have Knight of Swords. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Hierophant. We have the Nine of Cups. And we have the Knight of Wands. So I want to read these to you out of the book, and then I'll tell you how I feel about the cards. And keep in mind, these are general readings, so only use what is usable and applicable to your life. Everything else put to the side. The Knight of Swords, dashing, brave, potent defender, expert soldier, marksman, skillful, practice, astute, attacking, starts battles. Courageous hero, prompt action, nips in the bud, recklessness, impulsive errors, indiscretion. The next is the Four of Swords. Mental security, retreat, rest, peace, good organization of ideas, practical spirit, limitations of rational thought, scientific rigidity. Six of Cups, past connections, childhood memories, old relationships, joy and nostalgia, renewal, new cycle, harmonious networks, positive influence, favors earned and returned, blessings passed on. Then we have a Major Arcana, the Hierophant. The Pope, tradition, convention, ritual, symbolism, ceremony, religion, religious practices, morality, social approval, instruction, philosophy, universal law, mercy, goodness, forgiveness, humility, vulnerability, impotence, religious tyranny. And then we have the Nine of Cups. Success and abundance, well-being, contentment, happy, secure future, wholeness, wisdom earned, spiritual fulfillment, trophies, rewards, achievement, complacency, smugness, conceitedness. And then we have the Knight of Wands. On the move, travel, flight, departure, disruption, altered plans, home modifications, new address, moving abroad, absence, away from home, stranger's arrival, upsetting the status quo. So I kind of am feeling like the Knight of Swords. There's something that's going on with him right now that he knows he needs to put to rest. He's feeling like nostalgic about a past memory or memories, person, place, or thing. He has possibly spoken to someone who carries the Hierophant status and asking for guidance. And you see there's two people there. So he could be asking God, is this the right path? Am I supposed to be with this person that's with me spiritually all the time? I think about her all the time. Is this the right path? And the answer is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups usually depicts like everything that you love about this person or this person loves about you. And he's making a choice to relocate, to travel. Okay, so whoever that's for, congratulations. Stay positive that things will work out in the way that you want them. And if you're the one that the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Swords is coming to you, stay positive and know that growth and healing, right? This miracles now, relationships are assignments for optimal growth and healing. So he could have made a prayer saying, is this where I'm supposed to go, God? I'm tired of living this current life that I'm living, and I need to have more growth, and there's things that I need to heal. And I feel like this Six of Cups person that I reminisce about all the time needs healing, and I need healing, and we can heal each other and grow something good. So that's that. Okay, so next we have the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and Justice. So that's going to be our angel number today. First one is the Eight of Coins. Or, what is that? Eight of Cups. Limited success, modesty, decline, abandoned plans, letting go, moving on, something loses charge or significance, recognizing an impossible situation, seeking new pastures. The Seven of Wands. Resolute firmness and bravery, overcoming challenges, even if outwardly against the odds, winning through fighting from a position of advantage, the strength of personal integrity. And the Justice card, Major Arcana. Balance, equilibrium, equality, symmetry, harmony, integrity, honor, fairness, neutrality, moderation, attraction and repulsion, polarity, oversensitivity, vindication, self-righteous, could be bigotry, prejudice, favoritism, promise versus threat, rights abused. So I kind of feel like, again, the 8 talks about moving on, leaving behind those 8 cups. You know, they're empty, they're dry. Maybe they're dirty, maybe they're used. Maybe they haven't been taken care of. It's not anything to hold on to 8 cups. You got to walk away. The 7 of Wands, again, has to do with having so much against you. When you are walking alone or whatever, if you're in a group, however it is, if you're always like trying to fit in, say if you're in a group, you're always trying to fit in, but you're always having people attack you. You're always having people nitpick you. It's a group of people. They can't come to you one-on-one and say, hey, you know, I got an issue with you. They have to form a group to battle one person. That should give you a inclination that your oneness is a threat to someone in the group or all of the group. So sometimes with groups, you have one that's the mastermind who sees somebody as intimidating, yet they want to turn it around and they want to twist it in a way that the group stands by that person through lies and deceit. So one person, and you have whatever, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 20 people against you, you should automatically realize that possibly you're here for a bigger purpose. It's a lesson to let you see that they see something in you that you haven't seen in yourself yet. And for them to keep you down and out, keeps you not evolving and ascending to where you're supposed to be. Okay? So through all the odds, through integrity, through the truth, you will overcome. And that's your justice. So the number is 878. So lately, the numbers that have been coming up have been mirror numbers. In other words, the first number is one number, and the last number is the same number with a number different in between. So it could be like 1331, 1221, 181, 757. There's been a lot of these numbers. That's an indication that possibly someone has a twin flame out there, and they're actually marrying each other. They're marrying either fears, or they're marrying justice. They're marrying the love that they share. They're marrying the what ifs. So both parties, if this is a twin flame reading, you both have to stay on that positive spectrum and say everything's going to work out as God has planned it. And stay in your faith and stand in your truth and always be true to yourself. Always be authentic. Okay? So the angel number 878, let's see what that says. And when you Google it, it does talk about twin flame, money, career, spiritual meaning, sun sign, soulmate. So I always do Joanne Scribes. Angel Number 878 is a compilation of the attributes and influences of number 8 and number 7, with the powerful number 8 appearing twice, magnifying and amplifying its vibration. Number 8 resonates with practicality, personal power and authority, dependability, and self-reliance, manifesting positive abundance, discernment, and decisiveness. A desire for peace and a love of humanity, world transformation, giving and receiving, and the universal spiritual law of cause and effect, karma. Number 7 resonates with study and learning, spiritual awakening and development, divine and inner wisdom, emotions and feelings, contemplation and introspection, mysticism, empathic and psychic abilities, persistent of purpose and determination. Angel number 878 brings a message from the angels that you are to focus upon your spiritual path and look to interests that resonate with your soul's calling. It may also be suggesting that you take up more substantial spiritual practices and consider a spiritually based career or service-based venture or project. As you pursue and serve your life purpose, you will manifest ample supply to take care of your material wants and needs. Expect many blessings in your life. Angel number 878 is a sign that you have learned how to successfully interpret divine guidance and have incorporated it into your daily life and life choices. Your angels encourage you to keep up the good work you have been doing and trust that you will have all that you need to sustain and maintain you along your soul's journey. Angel number 878 is a message of acknowledgement of your hard work and diligent efforts, and the angels applaud your life choices. Continue on your path as you grow with spiritual development and find success and fulfillment in the material world. Angel number 878 may also be indicating that you may be feeling as though a phase or part of your life is coming to an end, such as a relationship or job. Angel number 878 brings validations that your feelings are correct, so prepare yourself for the positive changes to come. Accept what is and keep moving forward. Okay, so hopefully that resonates with someone out there. Okay, so my cards for the endangered species. We have the snow leopard. So I just want to Google what the snow leopard says and then see what spiritual meaning a leopard would have for us today. The snow leopard, here's a picture of it if you want to see. Okay. Is a rare and elusive big cat native to the high altitudes of Central Asia's rugged mountains. Nicknamed the Ghost of the Mountains, they kind of cut off, so known throughout the world for its beautiful fur and elusive behavior, the endangered snow leopard, Panthera uncia, is found in the rugged mountains of Central Asia. Snow leopards are perfectly adapted to the cold, barren landscape of their high-altitude home, but human threats have created an uncertain future for the cats. Despite a range of over 2 million, scientists estimate that 2 million kilometers, it says km2, that there may only be between 3920 and 6390 snow leopards left in the wild. So their biology, they're solo travelers. The snow leopard is usually solitary and highly elusive. And it says, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right. It's crepuscular. Crepuscular. Dawn and dusk are the cat's most active times. Living large, some snow leopards have home ranges of up to 1,000 square kilometers. Single moms for about 18 months. Females raise their cubs all alone. Cold and dry, the snow leopard primarily lives in arid, barren mountain areas. Gentle snow leopards are not known to be aggressive towards humans. They're carnivorous. The cat's main prey are ibex, which is like the ram, right? And it says argali and blue sheep. So, the name Uncia is derived from the Old French word once, which was originally used for the European lynx. The snow leopard is still occasionally called ounce, like an ounce of sugar. In its native lands, the snow leopard is known under many names, and I can't pronounce all of them. Okay, so let's look at the leopard spiritual meaning. In spirituality, a snow leopard symbolizes solitude, grace, adaptability, inner strength, and the ability to navigate challenging terrain, both physical and spiritually. Often seen as a guardian of the mountains, representing the power of quiet observation and the wisdom of blending seamlessly with one's environment while remaining strong and independent. So inner power and resilience due to its ability to thrive in harsh mountain conditions, the snow leopard signifies the strength to overcome obstacles and persevere through difficult situations. Solitude and introspective. As a solitary creature, the snow leopard encourages time for self-reflection and connecting with one's inner wisdom. Graceful movement and adaptability. The snow leopard's agility in navigating steep terrain represents the ability to adapt to changing circumstances with grace and ease. Guardian of the mountains. In many cultures, the snow leopard is seen as a protector of high altitude, signifying a watchful presence over sacred spaces. Okay, so are you the snow leopard? If you are, congratulations. Okay, my love cards. Love can be sunshine. Love can make you walk away. Love can be playful. If you play about love the way you do, will come back to you. So make sure it's innocent, playful kind of stuff that you share with the one you love. Stop. And the last one is love can be manipulated. So we have to learn to love ourselves in a way that guards us, protects us from manipulation. Don't tell me you love me and go out and do that, whatever it is, right? Something that is hurtful. It could be an attack on you. It could be being promiscuous. It could be whatever it is that is not love. If someone is telling you that they love you, but they are being manipulative, then it can't be love. Or it's the love that they know how, so they don't know how to love you correctly. So either you take the time to teach them and become their mother or their father, or you tell them how you feel, and if there are no changes, then you have your answer. Okay, so out of my handwritten cards, this big box I have, and this could be a her or a him. Her vendetta, she inquired a sexual relationship with a straight woman, and the straight woman denied. 1 Thessalonians 4, living to please God. Learn to live to please God. Men are just like you, you bleed, you're hungry, you're thirsty, you have to make a living, you have to go here, you have to go there, there's things that you have to do. When you choose to please God, it's like so many burdens are lifted. So much healing is in progress. You're learning how to love, respect yourself. When you give and surrender to God, God is going to protect you. He is going to anoint you as one of His. And that is so true that people shun away from people of God if they are not people of God. They turn their backs on people of God if they are not for God. If they are not for God, then who are they for? So you need to think about that as you move about in life. And you can't convince anyone to live to please God. You can tell them, in 1 Thessalonians 4, it says live to please God. What they do with that information is up to them. Choose God because there is proof that there is life after death. So when you die, what do you take with you? The material things are nice. The material things are needed. But don't live the material life of, getting on that hamster wheel and spinning all day long. And you do this 5 days a week. Some people do it 7 days a week. Some people have 3 jobs. Some people spend their lives working, all for material gain. Learn to live a simpler life. These little box homes, they're actually kind of interesting, You buy a plot of land. You put the little box house on there that has 2 bedrooms and 2 baths and a kitchen and a living room. And what does it cost you? I don't know, you'd have to Google it. I think it's, depending upon what your land cost, and then you have to get water hookup unless you decide to go all, like with solar, and then they got that Aquaria, which is some sort of system that takes the air from outside and it takes the moisture out of the air, and then you can have like so many gallons of water a day, to be off the grid. If you're on the grid, then get the solar and sell back your electricity and make your life less burdensome. So it's just a thought. Okay, so your person is ready for love, long-lasting passion. Okay? He or she is about to express a decision made regarding to be with you. Marry you, never leave you alone. It's love. Sometimes people never really get, that, I can't say that. Sometimes when it's love, well, I've been married twice, so both times I loved both of them, but they weren't healed enough to, love me in return, or I filled the cup up so much that they didn't have anything to do. So it's all a matter of balance. But someone is about to tell you, hey, I love you, I want to be with you, I never want to leave you alone. So good for you. Okay. Okay, so someone's having massive regrets regarding time past, what's happened in the past, so forth and so on. So it's very possible that your person is busy paying some karmic debt. It's possible that that process already gone through. So it's going to be different for each and every one of us. But I'm here to tell you that sometimes God lets it all add up. In other words, you can go years and years and years and years and be this evil, conniving, backstabbing, miserable, whatever, right? And sort of like, not the Grinch, but I guess it could be the Grinch. That one Christmas movie about the old guy who has been greedy and selfish, and then they take him back Christmas past, they take him to Christmas future, they take him to Christmas present, and whatever spirit does with this old guy, he has a revelation, and he understands that it's time to give back. But as far as the karma thing, people can go years and years and just be these miserable, heartless people. And when it's time to pay it back, they run and hide. They run and hide from the truth. I called my first husband probably like 2 or 3 years ago, maybe a little bit longer, and it was winter time, and my right shoulder was aching, and I called him and I said, well, this is your first wife, Marcia, and I want to thank you for dislocating my shoulder. Now that I'm older, I'm having pains, and I really didn't get into the whole situation, but he was trying to dismiss me in front of his friends at a ladies' club, and I wouldn't have it, so I returned the same energy. I took my wedding rings off and tossed them on the pool table, and I walked out. And he snatched me up and he threw me around like a rag doll. And there were people who saw, and they did nothing. And I wasn't really concerned about them. It would have been nice if they would have yelled something, but they didn't. And I dislocated my shoulder. Well, he dislocated it. And I suffered through the night. And in the morning, we went to an emergency, those quick, I don't even know what you call it, but it's urgent care. And a redhead was my nurse, and she called me to the back, and she's like, what happened to you? And just the way her eyes were like really showing love and concern. I told her, it's like, my husband did this, and I was so upset. And so they had to give me a shot of, what is it? Drama something? I can't remember. It was 40 years ago, but it had to calm me down, and my husband was in the waiting room, and he heard everything. And the doctor said to me, you're young and you're pretty, you're very smart and bright. What are you doing with him, And you need to think about that. And when I told my husband what he said, he's like, oh, he just wanted you. That's, he always dismissed everything. So he actually forgot about what he did to me, but he remembers now. And so that's for him to deal with. I've already released all of that, and I pray for justice. I pray for justice of how he's treated me and my daughter. And I can only say that I choose God, and I choose to do what's right for me. And I pray that my daughter gets all the healing that she needs. And I pray that she's vibrant and lives a good life and has a lot of success. So, moving forward, we have out of your soul purpose, we have the teacher, which is fluorite. Okay, the affirmation is, my mind is strong and clear. It is safe for me to be powerful and smart. I am extremely intelligent. Do you recognize the power of your mind? Retrain your brain, mind, thoughts, and consciousness to focus on your goals and ambitions. Transform negating emotions and thoughts to realize your intellect and inner power. You have the power to achieve great things. Okay? And the stone is fluorite. Okay, next we have some cards out of the Akashic Tarot. And let's see. I'm going to read just little bits out of it. So we have another 8, which is Archangel Raphael. So far that's 888 that we've seen. We've seen 3 8s. Okay. Archangel Raphael walks down a path and approaches you, sharing his healing and uplifting light. He is a profoundly loving spirit who has an important role in bringing the Akashic power to you. This beautiful being carries the energies of love, family, miracles, healing, and blessed journeys. He can share all these intentions and experiences with you and more. Of all the archangels, Raphael most often comes in the guise of a human. This card can indicate that helpful others may be attending you now. It also portends a time of great achievement in your personal life, and Raphael is opening the door. Blessings abound with this card upright. There may be a renewal of a lost dream, a reuniting of family members, or a healing, perhaps of a physical condition or of a broken heart. Even if these conditions have been hanging on for a while, now is the time when you can really break through. Let Raphael be your partner in this process, and you'll soon see why they call him the miracle worker. Okay, next we have initiation of the Count Saint Germain, and that is a 14. Standing among the pillars within a beautiful temple, the Ascended Master Count Saint Germain sends his light and energy to the 4-robed people who stand before him. It is time for their initiation. This card represents your initiation. It is much more than a change or even a transformation. It's nothing less than your movement into higher revelations of power, insight, and achievement. And the time is now. Some loss of lower vibration relationships, jobs, or activities may be required in order to lift to the new heights and power that await you. Your initiation can be aided by meditation and study, as well as by connecting to the Ascended Masters with whom you have worked for centuries upon centuries. Know that you have shared purposes and activities with the Masters, even if you aren't certain of what they are yet. The disciplines you create now during your initiation and the work you do with the Masters will lift your service to the world and to all humankind. This is a time of enormous uplifting, first in your energy and evolution, then in your manifest outer reality. The power that you hold within will impact every part of your life. Okay, let's see. Next, we have the Two of Keys, the Treasure, a man looks dejectedly at a smashed treasure chest in a room that was obviously has been robbed and plundered. Behind him, a stream of light shines from below the lid of an unbroken chest that rests on a small table, the only piece of furniture in the room that hasn't been touched. This card represents a great loss or disappointment in your life right now. It could be the loss of a job, a relationship, or even opportunity, but remember that this phase is temporary. It might take some time and effort to rally your forces to recover, but there is a great treasure within you that is always available. The little chest represents that part of you that is filled with light. It isn't vulnerable and it can never be lost or damaged. When you focus on what's wrong or what's lacking, it perpetuates your sense of emptiness and victimization. So don't let yourself get lost in your loss. Open the lid to your light and let it illuminate your way. There are other opportunities and greater wealth waiting for you to discover. Okay. The next, another major arcana, the Buddha prepares. This one came out, I don't know, very recently. Okay, the Buddha sits meditating. The hills in the background are dotted with other people meditating and patiently waiting for him to speak, but he won't move a muscle until he is ready. This card shows a time of inner preparation before action. Before you can reach outside yourself, you must reach within to find your power, your purpose, and your direction. This period of time may feel a little like waiting, and it appears so in your exterior life because some points of action seem to be at a standstill. Really, though, you're just taking the time that you require to prepare and truly step into your power. Don't be in a hurry. The time to act is coming, and when it is here, your strength will be absolute. Okay, so now we have the Three of Scrolls, setting course. The captain of a ship stands on the forward bridge, surveying the horizons through a telescope. Two officers nearby refer to an unrolled chart. A rainbow colors the sky. This is a great time to broaden your horizons in both your personal and business lives. Don't limit yourself to only one direction. Your opportunities are greater than just what you see. When you widen your scope, you'll find your way to limitless options and boundless wealth. This card can also show a potential partnership or affiliation among three people who can be helpful on your path. Travel or relocation may be on the agenda too. Okay, and the Three of Keys comes out, the chess game. That came out recently as well. A game is in play upon this chessboard. Some of the pieces are sidelined while the bronze queen lies on her side on the playing field. The people represented by these chess pieces are not usually those you meet for enjoyable pastimes. This is a card of political or social conflict. You may be in store for difficult interactions in group settings, such as boards of directors, corporate hierarchies, management disruptions, and conflicted family situations. Though sides seem to be clearly divided, many of the people involved are really out for themselves. Deceit is present, and you may not be at all certain about everyone's motives or strategies. It's time for you to take an emotional or even an actual step back. The more you get involved and the stronger you hold your position, the more heated the situation may become. No matter how challenging, try to maintain an inner peace. Don't participate in any battles or allegiances, but don't let yourself be deceived either. Look at everything coolly and unemotionally. The people around you are serving their own agendas. Try to detach, be objective, and treat everyone involved from a deeper source of wisdom without being misled. There may be There may come a time for you to leave or distance yourself from this situation, but because of circumstances, it may not be here yet. For now, let yourself be a knowing observer and watch. Okay, next we have some cards from the archangels. First we have the Sun, Archangel Uriel. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. Next is the Six of Gabriel. Congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships, or promotions. Eight of Ariel. Take pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. The Ace of Ariel. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or a promotion. 13. Major Arcana. Peace, Archangel Azrael. Release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. And the Queen of Raphael. Kind, understanding, giving, psychic. Follow your heart. A love of home and family. Trustworthy psychic information. Next we have a card from the native spirit, and it is the Eagle Medicine. Profound connection to the Creator and the heavenly realms. As the eagle soars high above the earth, it has the ability to see things from a higher perspective. Courage and stamina are filling your life. You have the ferocity to right injustice and wrongs done to you and or to others. This is the time to face fear and overcome it. Your native spirit wants you to know, if the Eagle Medicine card has chosen you, you are at the advent of the opportunity to truly see life from a rarefied vantage point. Eagles are considered one of the most sacred of all birds in many tribes and cultures. Their single-minded fierceness, dynamic energy, and ability to soar high are part of the reason for this. This card reminds you to take heart and face fear. You do indeed have the strength to overcome any adversity. You also have a direct line to the Creator. Your prayers are heard and will be answered in accordance with your highest good. You have the capacity to channel extraordinary life force energies through your hands. The journey. Go on an inner journey and imagine that you're an eagle. Feel the power of your wings, the clarity of your eyesight, and the power of your talons. As you do this, be aware of the energy of the majestic eagle filling you. Okay. Next we have from the mermaids. First one is patience. Be patient with yourself. Break free from negativity. Thanking God and showing gratitude in your daily life. Showing gratitude. Thanking the gas station attendant. Thanking the cashier at the 7-Eleven. Thanking co-workers. Thanking your parents. Thanking your loved ones. Okay, we have another moving forward card. So move forward, whatever that means to you. To me, it means whoever's moving forward, once they choose God and choose to move forward, they're going to have abundance in their life. And whoever this is already has the inner knowing. Okay. Moving forward, we have some cards from the Psychic Tarot. The first one is hope. Never give up on hope. Never give up on faith or love. Stand your ground, choosing yourself, choosing your self-love, choosing to have God in your life. A waiting game. I say, what are you waiting for? There's a song, who sings that? Nickelback? Anyways, what are you waiting for? Is the waiting game over, or are you still there? Okay. A firm foundation. You will receive. You will heal from a situation, and you will turn your back on suffering in silence. And you can move forward and looking forward to financial and material changes. So if you're very wealthy and maybe you have to split things up, maybe it's a marriage that's falling apart. When you're used to having two incomes, to go into one, it's very difficult. But know that God will provide everything for you. And know that it's a time for change. It's a time for growth. It's a time for healing. It's a time that you choose yourself. Okay? If that's your situation. All right, the last card we have is out of the Divine Feather. This is the feather, and this is the dove. Feel and allow a deeper sense of peace to fill you now. This is a divine quality. Okay, so the message. Dove delivers the message of peace, love, and blessings. Now is the perfect time to open up to a deeper sense of tranquility and balance. Have you felt in harmony with the world and with your life? Are you holding on to anything that is keeping you from feeling at peace? Dove floats down to share the message that serenity lies within. Stop and take a breath, connect to the energy, and be open to receive. Once you come back to this place of inner peace, you will feel a greater connection between your inner world and all that surrounds you. This is a blessing indeed. The energy is peace, happiness, serenity, the season all year round. The element is earth, water, air. The color is white, ivory, gray. The affirmation, peace is within and all around me. I accept and share this with others. Okay, so that's the end of our reading. Again, thank you so much. Let's remember to show gratitude. Let's remember to show love. Put love on the forefront of our lives. Choose God. God on the forefront of our lives. God is love. Love is God. If people are not choosing God, if people are not choosing love, what are they choosing? So you have to think about that as you work through your ascensions, as you go through your meditations, as you go into your prayers. Pray for those who have not opened their heart up. Pray for those who have not surrendered to the Most High. And I'm here to tell you, if no one has told you today that you are loved, I love you. We'll see you on the next time. Bye-bye.